Let it go, not because you're weak, but because you were strong for too long, because you kept giving love to a man who stopped giving it back, stopped looking you in the eyes, stopped hearing your heart, stopped being home. Even while standing in the room, let it go. When you speak and he doesn't hear, when your voice becomes noise, when your tears become background, when your presence becomes routine, and your absence wouldn't even be seen, let it go. When you fight alone for two hearts, when you carry the weight of both your parts, when you become the only one showing up to a story that's supposed to be shared. You made excuses. You said he's just tired. He's just stressed. It's just a phase, but days became weeks. Weeks became silence, and silence became pain you wore like skin. You lowered your voice to keep his peace. You held in storms. So he could sleep, you gave and gave until you were empty. And he never noticed you were running on fumes. That's not love. That's survival. That's staying in a space that stopped holding you back and started holding you down. You begged without words. You hoped through quiet glances. You waited for him to change, for him to come back, to remember who you were, who you are. But love, real love, doesn't forget like that. Real love shows up, it leans in. It listens even when it's hard. It holds you through storms. It doesn't vanish when the winds blow. It doesn't make you beg to be heard, to be felt, to be real. So let it go. Let go of the version of him you loved. He's not that man anymore. And you're not that woman who should keep waiting for crumbs, for half-effort hugs, for silence, where warmth used to live. Let it go. Because staying with someone who no longer loves you will slowly teach you to stop loving yourself. And you are worth more than that? So much more. You deserve someone who doesn't need to be reminded that you are gold. You deserve someone who listens when your soul speaks, who notices when your smile fades, who pulls you in. Instead of pushing you out, you were not made to chase a man who forgets your voice. You were not born to beg for love. That should have been freely given. You are not hard to love. You were just loving someone who forgot how to hold what was real. So cry, break, let your body feel. Let your soul burn through the ache, but don't stay. Don't build your home inside his absence. Don't build your worth from his indifference. You are more than ignored texts, more than cold shoulders, more than conversations that go one way, more than kisses that feel like habits, more than silence you have to decode. Let it go, with grace, with pain, with truth, with fire. Because even heartbreak can be a kind of freedom. When it leads you back to you, let him go. And in time, you'll find pieces of yourself you forgot were there. You'll remember how it feels to be seen, to be heard, to be loved without having to ask for it. You'll rise. Not all at once, but piece by piece from the ashes of what he left. You will rise. Let it go, because your heart deserves to beat. In a place where it echoes, not where it gets lost, let it go. Because love shouldn't feel like silence. And you were never meant to be quiet.